All right, there is one more thing I want to go over before we actually start cutting hair, and that's going to be the difference between a taper and a fade. This is one thing that I cannot stress enough. They are two different things. A taper fade does not exist. It just does not exist. If somebody asks you for a taper fade, please share this knowledge with them so that we can really end this plague of terminology, this improper verbiage, which is causing people to get haircuts that they did not want because they think they're saying it right and they're not. So we're gonna go over the difference. If somebody walks in and they ask me for a skin taper, I'm gonna ask them two questions. Temple and neckline, or just neckline? A lot of people want a skin taper, but they just want it back here. Also, a lot of people want a skin taper, but they also want it right at the temple and right back here. And a skin taper is a little mini skin fade, just right at the temple, up into the haircut, and right at the neckline, up into the haircut. I'm gonna show some examples. And then a faded haircut, of course, we all know what a fade is. It's where the shortest point wraps around the ear and around the entire head. So the difference between the fade and the taper is one connects and one doesn't. Two different fades, one fade. So if somebody comes and asks for a skin taper, they're getting that. If somebody comes and asks for a skin fade, they're getting that. If somebody comes in and they tell me they want a taper fade, the first thing that jumps to my mind is that they want a tapered out fade, right? So I'm gonna give them like a one fade with a skin taper here and a skin taper here, right? And they're gonna be happy. Well, wrong. If somebody comes in and they ask me for a skin taper, 9 times out of 10, they either want a skin fade or they want a skin taper. But 9 times out of 10, it's usually a skin fade. And this is causing people to get haircuts that they did not want or that they did not know about. Every now and then you get lucky and it is what they wanted, or it's not what they wanted, but they love it anyway. Either way, improper terminology, which is really killing the haircut. So I hope that you guys grab that and you share that with your clients when you get asked for haircuts that don't exist. All right, guys, now get ready to cut some damn hair.